In this video I'm going to be looking at the DCC Concepts AD S2sx solenoid decoder. It is made by an Australian firm which has a UK distributor located in Settle North Yorkshire. This accessories decoder has the advantage over other makes in that it can be used in DC as well as DC layouts. Unlike other accessories decoders, the AD S2sx does not need to be programmed with a DCC address before you can use it. To program it, you only have to set your DCC command station to the point number you intend to use with the AD S2sx. Just did that to move the train out of the way. Now, to change the point, all you actually have to do is press this button here, and it will say ACC A001 01/1. That means the first accessories decoder, which is point number 1. And so if I press this, it is now set to straight. If I press this, it will change it to diverge. You can hear it click. So if I just move over here to the point, you can see the point. Now when you see I press this again to diverge, rather straight, it'll go back to straight. That's it. So what you actually have to do is very simple. The set run switch is here. You just move it from where it says set, from run to set, and then when you enter your DCC address for the point, then it will remember what you've set. An advantage of this point decoder over other makes is you can have a manual override. So I've got this wired into a switch, so when I press this switch it will change the point. This wire here runs from the switch down to here to the accessories decoder, and there are 3 wires, one's common, one's the left and one's the right, same this side. So when you change this switch here, it changes the point without the need for a separate transformer. You can connect the AD S2sx to a 12 volt DC supply, but I advise you not to do this. The reason for this is that a 12 volt supply will not have an automatic cutout in the eventuality of a short. However, a DCC command station will cut the power to the track and therefore the accessories decoder as soon as a short occurs. This is important because a short is likely to occur on a point where derailments are frequent. You can see here I've got this, this is the transformer to the DCC command station, the dynamis in my instance, so I will now remove this. But you can see here that the light on the DCC Concepts AD S2sx is still a light. It's because it stores the power, but there's a button here which you can press to discharge this power. So if I press that, you can see that the light will gradually fade away and go out, and then after that it's safe to do any work on this. The wires to the point need to be quite a good quality wire. This is actually a piece of 3 amp mains flex, and this is some speaker wire, but I advise you to use quite good quality wires here and not to use telephone wire. This is an example of telephone wire. It's extremely tempting to wire. You can use this to wire the points if they are going to this ADS contraption, but you don't want to wire it directly to the solenoids because these wires are too thin to carry the current to the solenoids, and if you use wire that is too thin, you run the risk of damaging this unit. Here there is a connector for light emitting diodes, which is quite useful because it shows you the direction the point has been thrown. Here are the light emitting diodes, and you can see the left one is illuminated. If I press that, it changes to the right one back again. You can see that it changes quite quickly when I press. What I'm actually pressing is this, where are we? Yes, I'm pressing this on here. You could wire the LEDs to colour light signals on the layout, but I advise you not to do this because when the points are changed by hand and not electrically, then the signal will not show the correct aspect. Pico make a micro switch called the PL15, which can be used to show the actual positions of the points on the panel indicator board. However, this can only be used with PL10 point motor, not the PL11 side mounted point motors which we have got here. The PL15 is illustrated in this Pico catalogue.